with Destiny Child stuck in my head. We got
Ladies, leave
another
your
AOA
man at home.
podcast. Don't
Stuck in
dance
my head
along to
all
the
day.
singing, J Sabs. Come on.
It's all day with me.
Jumping.
Queen's funeral. We'll recap it. That's not the number one story, though. The number one story is Adam Levine is a cheating SOB.
Mofo.
Sumner Stroh, the Instagram model, let it be known she's been sleeping with Adam Levine, and we'll get into all the dirty details, including things you may have missed after this commercial break.
I missed all of it.
Joe Biden on 60 Minutes. He did not have a good outing there. In New
What
York
minute
City,
did he fall asleep? 4?
That was good. That was good. Janine came with material. The
That's what she
nudie
said.
NYC weatherman. We'll talk about him. Pat Sajak getting some flack for a picture that went onto the internet. Mariah Cobain carry.
All right.
Long John Silver's and Frank wants to talk about my haircuts. I don't think that's interesting, but
See,
he does.
It is. You'll see.
You pause for comedic effect. See,
that's what you do.
Sometimes you just let it sit there for a little while.
When you're pros like we are.
Okay, I'm glad you started with this because I could give a fuck less about the funeral. Sorry.
You didn't watch the funeral at all?
Not one bit.
I'm surprised.
It's like a Bloody Mary. I wish I could like it or be interested in it.
You don't like Bloody Marys?
I know. Frank,
good.
I've tried to like Bloody Marys for years.
I
love
bad
spicy
ones,
drinks. I just can't get past that tomato juice.
Sometimes you get a Bloody Mary that tastes like you're drinking cocktail sauce, like that you would dip shrimp in. But no, that's the worst kind. You got to get pure tomato juice. You got to get the right mixture. Once you get that cocktail sauce taste, it's over.
I got to tell you something. I'm with Janine on this one because I'll do on average maybe 1 or 2 Bloody Marys a year. It's not something I go to.
Well, how often? I mean, are you drinking in the morning?
Not often. But let me ask you this: how many Bloody Marys do you have while not at a brunch?
You have to either be at a brunch. The only times I have Bloody Marys is either at a brunch or sometimes on a cruise. If it's the middle of the day on a cruise and I'm in the mood for, I'm not in the mood to get like
middle of the day.
No, that's crazy.
Like noon, 1 o'clock.
Anything else is better on a cruise. You have way too many drink options to go with a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, but with a Bloody Mary, there's like 4 pounds of food that they just cram on top of they might as well just stick a burger on top of your glass and hand it to you.
Some of these places
a whole bunch
do.
Of shit on it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
We need ones.
Okay, Sumner Stroh and Adam Levine. So, should we start with the video that she put out to start all this insane?
Can we play the video?
I'll play a little bit.
A little bit of video.
Yeah, a little clippage.
Yeah, a little bit of video.
Janine, is that how you found out about the affair, or did you have other inside knowledge? Okay.
TikTok.
Do you know someone who knows Adam Levine?
Oh, this is a good question. I don't think so.
That's rare.
I might come up in like 15 minutes and I'd be like, oh, wait, that person actually does know him.
Usually you got the inside scoop.
We have to come up with a name for, I don't know if it's TikTok lag or I don't know what it is. But there's this thing now where because I'm on TikTok, right? I'm getting information quickly. And then there's friends of ours who are on TikTok.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
You're starting to glitch out on us.
You too.
Me too?
Yeah. All right. You guys can leave. I'll just talk.
Jay Saps, host the show.
Adam Levine. Oh, he's definitely frozen. Look at him. Or he's that interested, right?
Okay, I'm not frozen anymore.
Okay, am I back?
Nope. You sound like C-3PO, buddy.
Uh-oh.
You're Nick. You're back. You're.
So you got this TikTok. What happened? TikTok lag? What are you talking about?
All right, am I back?
Now you're back.
Okay. I see something on TikTok, and then 4 days later, I have to sit through it when Janine's brother finds it on Instagram. And then 7 days later, I have to sit through it when Frank's brother finds it on fucking Facebook.
I know, right?
I
Well,
can't stand it.
we're a little ahead of the game. Our friends are a little behind the game, and you're gonna get the stories that you knew about days ago. They're gonna get to you through your friends. In time, they'll get to you.
TikTok is the new newsbreaker because, and then I get this too on Twitter. Like, have you seen this viral video? It's like, yeah, motherfucker, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like, and I skipped through it. I saw it and I moved on. Now it's like built into this whole Twitter. I can't stand it. It drives me crazy.
I can't stand when you get like on Facebook. They have the videos. You scroll through their videos sometimes, but they have the longer ones. They have they're 10-minute videos.
I hate it.
Or like 3 to 10 minutes. But the videos they have, oh, this video is going viral, and it's like a 10-year-old video, and I'm like, I've seen this 10,000 times.
The
Yeah, the
worst,
lion and I don't, come on.
the worst on Facebook is you get like 3 talking heads that just don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they just keep going on and on and on.
Dipshits.
Hate it.
Hey,
Here's Sumner Stroh.
Essentially, I was having an affair with a man who's married to a Victoria's Secret model. At the time, I was young, I was naive, and I mean, quite frankly, I feel exploited. I wasn't in the scene like I am now.
Can I just say I hated this girl from the second she said I was
I
young
knew-
and exploited,
I knew you were gonna say that. Go ahead.
but I did a 180 on it. I'll
No,
tell
it
you
was
what.
Adam Levine, and he probably had a magic cock. Next.
Maybe he does have a magic cock. You don't know.
Easily manipulated. Maroon 5 is practically elevator music at this point, so I'm sure you know who Adam Levine is.
Hurtful. True, but hurtful. No reason to say
But
that.
Adam and I were seeing each other for about a year. After I stopped talking to him over, a period of months, this is how he came back into my life.
I think that's the gist of it. So she said that they were seeing each other for about a year, and then they didn't speak to each other. And then when he came back into her life, he texted her, and the text was, "Okay, serious question. I'm having another baby, and if it's a boy, I really want to name it Sumner. You okay with that? Question mark. Dead serious.
Ugh, that's weird.
Wait for it. Wait
okay.
for it.
I'm waiting.
Then he waited 3 minutes and sent the emoji. They're like, I don't know emoji.
Oh.
Like this
Yeah, that guy.
with the 2 hands.
Mhm.
Like, okay. That is creepy. Naming your kid after the side piece.
You know that little tingle you get in the bottom of your ball sack when you get to the edge of a building?
Yes. Oh. Go ahead.
That's the feeling that I got.
I didn't get that tingle. I got
Very douche chill.
douche chills. Yeah.
Very, very douche chilly.
All right. So when I first saw this today, I thought it was just like, made up. And then she showed the chain, the messages in from her Instagram.
Right.
And then, of course, that sent me down a TikTok spiral where all the videos today were about Adam Levine and her. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
And that's why I came early tonight, because of Adam Levine. But
I bet you say that all the time. All right.
what was the reason you're on the podcast for the beginning of the show?
There you go. So I don't understand. So she's upset that I get being upset about the name part, naming your kid after her. That's gross and weird. They dated. She knew she was the other girl.
I have to stop the show here.
What?
Paige brings up a good point. Ant could inform his friends first and then cut the others off. This is talking about the TikTok lag. Sometimes I will put the TikTok in the friends chat.
But they won't look at it.
They
I
won't
don't
look
look
at
what
it.
you send. I don't look at things you
It
send.
drives
You're
me
right.
fucking crazy. I stopped sending shit. I'm one of the best TikTok curators this generation has ever seen.
See,
And I'm
there's your
ignored by my
first problem.
Whoa,
There's your first problem. Your first problem is your overconfidence. Sometimes you send something, I look at it, I watch it, I go, the hell was that? I
That's
just
not true.
wasted 30 seconds of my life.
I have really good ones, but go ahead.
You have
never
good
send
ones
any.
too. No, Janine sends good ones.
I never see them. Oh, I did see
Yeah,
them
probably
the
because I'm
last couple
blocked
times.
in your phone.
That's beside the point.
My wife sends good ones. I'll tell you what,
Yeah, she does too.
our conservative friend Ray made me laugh today when he was like, "I'm gonna check."
That
What?
was pretty funny.
He texted 6 things and nobody responded, and then his 7th text was like, "I'm gonna call up T-Mobile and make sure my phone is still on."
That was good. That was funny.
Not for nothing. Our group chat has been lagging lately.
Oh, our group chat stinks.
You know why, right?
stinks.
You know,
We
how,
need
you know
Yeah,
how you
politics.
know COVID's over? No, that's how you know COVID's over, because the group chat is kind of no more.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
We still do it. It's just not as
Let me
I
think
guess
about
not
this.
as lively as it was.
It was huge during COVID. We had
Right.
big numbers during COVID.
So that's what I mean.
So we got to get those numbers up.
All right,
Let's work on it. 3 of us.
let's look for a spike in COVID cases again, and I bet you will be back to where we are.
They're
If
trying.
only-
It was trending the other day. There was like still 3,000 people a day are dying from COVID. Nobody gives a shit. Honestly, nobody
No,
gives a shit.
No,
That's
How many
nice.
people are dying from heart attacks and getting hit by buses? You can't ask us to care about this anymore. The whole world gave 2 years of their lives to this thing. Even the president fucked up and said, "We'll get to him later." He was like, "It's over," and they were
Yeah,
like, "Oh
exactly.
God, you're an idiot." Anyway, we'll get to that in a second. Here's what's interesting about this. Well, let me do this like they do it on TikTok. This bitch came with receipts. Did I do that good? She came with receipts. That's
Ants
the video.
clapping
what's
back
funny?
here.
I was thinking about doing one. Then I was like, no one's gonna care.
You should
so
do it. I
I
don't know
know you
why you
should.
don't do it.
I should.
How many times have I told you you need to do more TikToks?
I should.
You should.
I have a lot of drafts, but then I doubt myself.
I can't. That makes me so angry. There was a fucking thing with the I was cutting up the ginger audio, the highlight yesterday.
Oh,
Asked my
yeah.
wife. I was cackling during that whole segment. I don't think we put it out yet. Did we put it out yet? No, I don't think we put it out yet. So people don't know what I'm talking about. But it was hysterical.
Yeah, one of the last episode, I don't know, a few episodes ago, we were talking about gingers.
Yeah.
Because was it because Harry? Not, what's his name? Prince Harry or Prince William, whichever one is the redhead, right? Was it because of him?
Harry. Yeah, Harry.
Harry.
Prince Harry? They don't trust him or something, and you
No,
guys
Janine
kept
doesn't.
saying redheads are like evil or something.
Janine, you need to make more TikToks and go like this. This bitch came with receipts.
This bitch came with receipts.
Yeah, you need a
Well,
little work, but you
I'll work on that.
Yeah, that was a little rough.
I did like how she, because it's like, anybody could say anything these days, especially about famous people, celebrities. But she showed the DMs.
Agreed.
Oh,
As
shit.
soon
Yeah.
as she moved her head and you saw those text
Yeah.
messages,
You know how excited I got?
which were
You
creepy.
think-
Do you remember what they said?
He said,
You
something
think they
about-
could be photoshopped?
No, something about her being so hot and then looking hotter in person.
Yeah, that's what he said to her. You're so fucking hot. And then she responded with "you too" or something like that. Now to answer,
no, she wrote, "I know." Something like I know. Something about herself. And I was like, huh?
She's a little egotistical.
Yeah. Mhm.
To answer Frank's question, I think a lot of these can be photoshopped, but you have to. I mean, when you come like this,
Yeah, exactly.
If
Yeah,
you-
she's bringing the heat.
if you're not 100% telling the truth, you're going to be in a shit ton of trouble.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
this seems legit. And any word from the Adam Levine camp yet?
Good question. Did he respond at all, Janine?
Didn't see anything yet.
That is a rough day in a household when somebody calls you out on Instagram for being a cheater.
Yeah, well,
That's fucking rough.
I mean,
He's what?
she can't blame herself.
Why would she blame herself?
No. She can't blame him. Because that's what she's saying. I was young and exploited. No. It's Adam Levine and you wanted some dick. That's it. That's it.
All
Well,
right,
you could
can
blame
I
him for
Adam Levine.
cheating.
can I defend her? I'm going to defend her.
We're all
Oh
defending her.
God, here we go.
No, because
we're
it
on her
annoyed me
side.
when she came on and she's like, I'm a victim and I'm this and that. And that she's a little thirsty. She's a little thirsty and she's a little, what'd you call
I
her?
mean, she's 19.
Okay, she's clout chasing.
Yeah.
This bitch is clout chasing.
So you think she's just all right? She was the other woman for a little bit. She was an adult. She chose that kind of thing. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, so
yeah.
breaking news, there was a follow-up video from the young lady
Okay.
where she said, and she claims, if we are to believe her, tough situation, it's okay if you don't, but if we are to believe her, she said that he told her, because I'm like, in what scenario can we take her fucking side? Like, she's really the victim here. Brian, I appreciate that. I do. I mean, the clap is, I'm uncomfortable with how good I am at the sassy clap.
Why do you think we're all doing this in our own houses?
Yeah. She says that he told her they were splitting up and they were no longer together. And then she was like, they're a celebrity and they haven't said anything yet and that they want to keep it quiet. What am I to do? Now think about that. Put yourself in that situation. Somebody famous as fuck comes to you. And this girl was an Instagram model. So clout, she's been chasing clout for years. All she's been trying to do is get noticed. Now all of a sudden the lead singer of the hottest supermarket rock band ever is paying attention to you and wants to take you out. And he says, are you going to say no to that? Even if you kind of don't believe him, you'll
Absolutely not. Even if you knew that he was married, 1,000%. So many women would be like, okay, yeah, take me out.
I might not understand it. Why is she claiming to be the victim? Did he lie to her?
Well, because she's saying that he told her he was leaving his divorce.
Okay.
And as it turns out, not getting divorced. Not only not getting divorced, but he is proposing that they name their new child after
creepy
her.
as shit, man.
Explain that to me. You got to be
or kind of hot. No, just kidding.
What?
I said creepy or kind of hot. No.
You got to be broken to say something like that.
No, I think that
to go to your mistress and be like, "Hey, I'm thinking about naming my baby with my wife after you."
Can you imagine every time you call your kid, the name you have to yell out the name of your mistress? What's her name again? Sumner. Sumner, and every time you say that name, you're obviously going to be thinking of where the name came from.
Now, what's the wife's name? Biagio? What's her fucking name?
Bahati.
Bahati?
Is that her name, really?
Yeah. How broken is Bahati right now? This poor woman.
Plus, she's pregnant with his third child right now.
Ugh.
Is she still pregnant or did they have the baby already?
No. She's still pregnant.
All right, controversy. My wife says they had the baby. Janine says no baby.
Oh.
We have got a controversy on our
I'm going to say twins. Nobody seems to know what the answer is, so I'm just going to say twins. On the off shot, it's twins.
Damn. No, I honestly think that even if the girl thought he was still married and he had no plans of leaving his wife, I think a lot of women would still have sex with him.
I would have still fucked him anyway. Yeah, totally.
Definitely.
And then acted like the victim afterwards.
Right.
So
I know I would.
So who's the bad guy here? Adam Levine's the bad guy for cheating.
Adam Levine is the very bad guy.
Very, very bad guy. Plus, naming, that's just so weird and creepy and gross.
Also,
naming the kid after your mistress? What the hell?
His wife is a fucking Victoria's Secret supermodel. Come on, man. This is why
not
guys
enough
are dumb.
for him.
You know, this is why guys are dumb and they just think with their cacks. Okay.
Because Victoria's Secret, you're in the pros. Instagram model, that's single A baseball right there.
Right.
He's slumming it. Also, they look exactly the same. They're both brunettes. Like he cheated on his wife with exactly a carbon copy of his wife.
I don't know what his wife looks like. Her looks exactly like her.
It looks like
They look similar.
Bimaggio. What's her name?
Bellagio.
Bahati.
Bahati.
Yeah,
Bellagio.
Bahati.
He's
Yeah,
dumb.
it's not a good.
He's
It's
dumb.
not good. I wonder if this is gonna. There's two ways this could go. Either it blows up, becomes this huge thing. Does it fade away? I don't. Probably not.
Fuck no. It's huge.
It's huge, right? Is
Um,
he? Isn't he hosting? Does he host the Voice or some shit? Or he's one of the judges on something? Or was that like 10
Yeah.
years ago? Am I that old?
No, I think it's the voice, but this is what I mean about people, mostly men, keeping you're writing stuff. You're in. It's not even like on paper. It's literally on an electronic device that's going to be saved. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Come
he's not
on,
brilliant
men.
either. This
Come
isn't.
on, men.
This
You're
isn't a
right.
smart move.
You're right. How fucking stupid can you be? I mean, that is there forever. What does he think is going to happen?
Honestly,
You think that's him just kind of wanting to get like he's just like I don't give a fuck anymore. I
It's-
just don't care.
How about this? It's not like he even used like a burner account. He used his fucking
it's him. Was it-
verified
Yeah, but his
fucking
blue check mark
Instagram name.
right there.
Okay.
Yeah, like I thought these guys like had like a tour manager go out there and do this work for them, and you know.
Well, that was the days before they could just go on their phone and go, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one. Before that, before there were cell phones, the tour manager went out into I'm sure, and picked up whoever.
Plus, I bet you it's a lot harder because when it comes from a vet, because she even said it came from his verified account, so I believed it. If it doesn't, they probably don't believe you.
Well, that's the
Right.
thing, right? So that's why he would use his verified account, but also he's using his verified account. You idiot! I mean, what are you doing? That's just. I guess he had to on some level. He had to want to get caught.
Yeah.
And just maybe it's all
Where-
blowing up and that's it.
Where do you think you go to cheat on your wife if you're Adam? Like, you can't go to a restaurant or a club.
Yeah, I
You're
don't think
fucking
there's.
Adam Levine.
I don't think there's much dating going on. I think it's go back to the hotel room and that's that.
Okay, so Janine, do you
Right.
agree?
I think that's a hard question because I was just watching a show about cheating where the guy took the girl. They're going to college, and he took her off campus for all their dates, and it's because he didn't want anyone to see them. So like he went to places where he knew people wouldn't see them, but he's also not Adam Levine, unless he took her on dates after hours to restaurants and paid off people. That could have
Could
happened.
be. Yeah, that's possible.
He probably went to her house to bang her. I don't think they met at hotels. I don't know.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like after 3 months of nonstop hotel action, don't you have to be like, all right, what's going on here? Like, something's not right here?
What's the hotel that Whitney Houston died in? That famous one?
Red Roof Inn?
No,
Probably
I
not
think-
that one.
it's in Beverly Hills.
The Beverly Hills Hotel.
No, I wonder if they met there though.
Well,
And he
even if
just
they
had
did,
a room.
even if they did, I feel like if you're Adam Levine, there are eyes on you all the time. How do you even begin to get away with anything like that? You're in a hotel, fine, but once you leave that room, people will spot you in a second.
Oh,
he's
no.
he's going to be noticed, especially if he's in Beverly Hills or wherever the hell.
Unless it's all part of his thing of like, hey, I just can't be seen yet out in public, so we have to keep it all quiet. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, he probably went to her house to bang her.
You think she even has a house? She probably has like an apartment.
Or an
on
apartment.
Wilshire.
An apartment to bang her.
Well, is she like a really successful Instagram model?
So she's got almost
is now.
100,000 followers now. She's built it up over time. I don't think she was a year ago. Here's the other thing that drove me nuts too. She's like, I was young and naive then. It's a fucking year ago. What are you talking about? You don't
She's still young and naive.
Yeah. I mean, you get out of here, you know?
No, it's. I mean, he's in some trouble now. Of course, the wife is gonna. It's all gonna blow up. She's still pregnant, from what we understand, and it's not looking good.
No. This love can take control of me. I don't like that song.
animal.
So the reason why she's doing it is because she showed her idiot friends,
Yeah.
and one of them went off and sold the story to God knows who, probably TMZ or
Yep.
People Magazine or some shit, and they called her for quotes. And so this is very clout chasing.
Oh,
The second she found out somebody else was going to break the story, she said, "Fuck that! I'm going viral. I'm breaking the story."
Yep. I mean, I would do the same thing. I don't.
Yeah, she got ahead of it, I guess. And you know what, though, it could be one of two things. Either it's cloud chasing, or she wants to tell her side before tabloids get a hold of it and turn it into whatever the hell they're going to turn it into.
Well, she fucked that up when she kept the whole he told me he was getting divorced thing out of the first video, which most people are only going to watch the first video and just hate this girl.
Hey, man. Well, how far apart were the two videos?
I don't know, a couple hours.
All right.
Shit's going down.
Yep.
I can't wait to see the reaction from Janine's brother in 6 days on Instagram.
Right.
So what's the repercussions here? All right. So he gets divorced, probably from his wife. And that's probably it, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, what else can happen? But I mean, you have to leave this fucking prick if you're her.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
don't you? How are you going to stay with this piece of shit now?
I don't know, man. But she's got 3 kids with him. And one is not even born yet.
Right.
It's messed up. I mean, maybe they try to make it work, but I don't know, man.
Man.
It's rough to come back from that.
So the point of the story is to wrap it all up. I mean, really, men, stop keeping evidence. Don't type it. Don't send it over an electronic device. Come on.
Carrier pigeon.
Right.
Just cheat through the mail. Good
Right.
old post office.
Right. Okay.
No, or take a step back and just don't cheat at all. Maybe that. Revolutionary idea.
No, let's start laying odds. How many others are there? You think this is the only one this guy was fucking?
Probably not.
I
What
think
are the
Mr.
odds of
Levine
that?
is in for a rough week, if you ask me.
Yeah, this is not shaping up too well for him.
If he was dumb enough to do this once, don't you think other people have text messages as well?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'm sure he slid into a few DMs.
That is like such a dirty little sentence. And I like it.
Slide into the DMs.
I don't even know how to DM someone.
Come on, Frank.
That's Frank's cheating on his wife. I could tell.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
So all right, no, I'll figure it out later. I'm not going to figure it out now.
You click on him. How fucking old are you? You don't know how to direct message somebody?
No, what do I? All right, I click on them. I don't think I ever have. I probably could figure it out. Oh, message. There it is. Okay.
Like talking to my mom.
Easy enough. I just never have. When do I ever message someone on Instagram? I never do that. So why would I? I always heard, slide into the DMs, yeah. But I never DM'd anybody. Have
I
you?
want to start diving into DMs. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it so easy. I want to make it rigid, a little bit more impactful.
Okay, I want to start belly flopping into DMs.
Yes, we should be belly flopping into DMs. Excellent point, Frank. I like where your head's at.
Thank you.
God.
Mm-hmm. Anything else on this, J Sebs? This is a pretty big thing. You don't like cheating men, but you also like Adam Levine.
Are you a big Adam Levine fan?
No.
Oh.
I think you're confusing me with someone else in the group.
Who? Frank's sister-in-law loves Adam Levine, right? Yeah.
He's too small and skinny for me.
This must be tough on her.
Small and skinny. He's like 9 feet tall, Adam Levine.
No, he's not that big.
He's
a
short.
tall guy. No, I'm looking it up.
He
All
might
right.
be
He was
tall,
like-
but he's very.
Isn't he like big
Twiggish.
muscular guy?
He's
got
5'4",
some-
but he could 6'9".
He's got some muscles,
Okay.
but I'll tell you right now, I'll fuck him up in 3 seconds.
I could fuck him up in 3 seconds.
Yeah, I'd bet on you
He's-
too.
He's 6 feet tall.
No way.
That's what it says online. I looked him up.
He seems like he's like 5'5".
I don't know what to tell you. 6 feet.
Guys, let's
6'0".
My wife agrees with Paige. Says Adam Levine appears small. He does appear small.
I never thought that. I always thought because whenever he's on like these shows, he's always hosting or not hosting, judging, and he's always next to all these
Well,
shorter
it's hard
people.
to tell. He's sitting in a chair facing the other direction.
But he always looks taller. He always, I don't know.
I'm like in shock right now. Like my whole life is a lie. I really thought he's about 5'4", 5'5". No joke.
Yeah, I always thought he was a tall guy, and he's always he's a muscle. He's always got his shirt off, and he's got a million tattoos.
But he's such a. Can we talk about what a shitty songwriter he is? Like their music really sucks balls.
Oh, I like that other one.
Which one?
Which one?
Beauty queen of only
Ugh.
15
Oh
feet.
God.
After Meet Virginia, it's all downhill. That's it,
Ugh,
and that's not even them.
No, it's not.
I was gonna say that's even I know that. Come on. I don't know what song is good for them from him.
Exactly.
All right, hold on. If you had to sleep with one, Pat Monahan from Train or Adam Levine from
Ugh.
Maroon 5, who would you sleep with, Frank?
I don't even know what the guy from Train looks like, but the guy from Train.
He looks like
I don't know. I have
like
no
if
idea.
Adam Levine was turned into gum and somebody chewed him and spit him out. That's what fucking Pat.
Oh,
Monahan
so
looks
then Adam Levine.
like. He looks like the Frankie coffee cake of fucking supermarket singers.
Oh,
Do Frankie coffee cake. Put that screen that I throw shit at in front of your face. All right.
J Sebs has no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No.
It's all right. Janine, who would you sleep with, Pat Monahan or Adam Levine?
Not Pat Monahan.
Adam Levine.
Because I hate this song. Hey, soul sister. Fucking hate that song.
Well, Train or Maroon 5 makes me want to just run headfirst into a wall.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't listen to their songs. I just can't.
It stinks, and yet they're so popular.
Maroon 5
and
is
wealthy.
better than Train.
I'll give you
Right?
that, but I guess only because they have more hits. But they're both. I can't listen to either of them.
Ugh.
How hard do you think it is for Ospi Bamonte to listen to her husband's songs now? I mean, that's got to be rough on her.
Who's Ospi Bamonte?
Bahati, his wife.
Oh, was that it?
No.
I forgot already. Oh, here you go. Jack Me Off. Meet Bellagio. See, that would have been a good song. That would be good.
Ooh, Brian has a good question.
Frank, who would you sleep with? Dave Matthews or Maroon 5? Oh, wait, no. Who would you listen to? I'm confused. First, who would you fuck and who would you listen to? That's the answer in that order.
This is rough. I guess I don't know, man. Maroon 5, I guess, but
Fuck off. You're
it's
an
tough.
asshole. Dave Matthews is anywhere near annoying as Maroon 5. Wait, was that who
Are you
sleep with?
kidding?
Or who
That's
do you
what
want
it's.
to listen to?
That's no listening to. I'd rather listen to an instrumental Dave Matthews song. Is there one?
Yeah, this is plenty.
All right, so I'll listen to that.
There's
Can't
plenty
hear
of
him sing,
times
though.
in the Dave Matthews canon where the band was like, it's okay. We'll just play on this one. You don't have to put,
Yeah,
you don't have to put,
They send him out for coffee. All right, quick, while he's gone.
he fucking gets the album. There's no, what happened to him? Oh, shit. We're going to fire that guy who's mixing the record.
They just snuck it right in.
Yeah. Shit. What were we talking about? I think I'll tell you what. I think if they've never toured together, Maroon 5 and Train, have they?
Maybe.
No, I think the world would implode on itself if that
I
happened.
think you'd have more deaths in the pandemic if there would be so many mass suicides.
You can't have that tour anywhere near tall buildings. That's the only thing. You keep that away from there.
All right, I will say, God damn it, Christine, fuck. That Moves Like Jagger's a good song. I fucking hate that guy. But That Moves Like Jagger's
Wait,
pretty good.
That's probably
Real-
their best
Guess
one.
what? I
yeah.
fucking hate that song, and you like
Really?
that song.
That's weird.
That's not the nicest. That's not the nicest. That's not the
What's-
best song.
What's Girls Like You?
He's singing
and
with Cardi
Sugar.
B.
I don't know those two, Sugar and Girls Like You.
I don't know Sugar either.
Yes, you do.
Sing
I
it.
probably know
on.
it if I've heard it.
Go ahead,
What's the
sing
one
it,
where he
Jason.
goes, say, hey, hey? I fucking hate when he does that. No, he does it in another one too.
Is that Dave or is that...
No, fuck you. That's Train Guy. No, that's Maroon 5 guy. Oh, they go, who's taking you home? Home. If you repeat a word 6 fucking times, kill yourself. I can't fucking stand it.
Cause girls like you run with like guys like me.
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah,
Ugh,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Not every
Yeah,
sentence
yeah.
you say is a song. You can't just...
Okay, not their worst. It's not great, but it's not their worst. What's Sugar? I feel like I should know Sugar.
Wait.
I can't hear it. Sing it.
Sugar.
Isn't that a System of a Down song?
No.
It is.
Sugar. Ryan, I think they pulled a train on Maroon
I
5.
want the red velvet.
Hey-oh.
I want the sugar sweet.
Oh, that
Don't let
song's fun.
anybody touch it unless somebody's me.
So are you like front row for every show? What's going on? You front row for them?
No, she just looked that up. You didn't know that off the top of your head.
That up.
Yeah, but you have to hear it to be able to sing it.
I've heard it a lot.
Oh, all right.
Brella, Ella, that one sucks too, yeah.
Rihanna's awesome. I like Rihanna way more than...
Sugar is better than Moves Like Jagger.
No, Moves Like Jagger is a fucking banger.
Moves Like Jagger is a really corny song. Don't you think?
But it's catchy though, mostly because of
is.
the music, not his lyrics per se.
Yeah, you could replace him with any other singer and it'd still be a good song.
Somebody else would have wrote better lyrics and made that a better song, but unfortunately, they got his ass.
And I'm sorry, but Jagger doesn't have the best moves.
No, he looks like he's
does
fucking
that
convulsing.
Chicken thing.
Chicken.
But other than that, what is he doing?
The chicken. That was good, Frank.
All right, here we go.
That's fucking great.
Thank you.
Oh my god. All right. I don't know I fucking hope he gets canceled. I would love for him to get fired off of everything. He just
goes away.
I'm not against cancel culture unless it's somebody who I really want to go away.
That's a t-shirt. That's a
And then
good
I'm-
t-shirt.
And then I'm like, I hope the liberals fucking run wild over this.
Like Jagger.
I'm all for cancel culture if it gets rid of these assholes.
Question: if Moves Like Jagger came on the radio while you were listening to it, would you change it or keep it?
No, I keep it. Yeah, I won't change it. Am I with somebody else?
I look around first. If there's
By
something better
yourself.
on. I
If
look
I'm
for
by
something
myself,
better.
I'm probably changing it. Yeah.
I look for something better.
Lies. They're both gonna fucking keep it on, roll down the windows and start screaming it in top of their lungs. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But I might. It depends. Is it a sunny day? Because then I'll probably leave it on.
Oh. If it's a weekend day is good.
It's a weekend.
If it's like Tuesday, who the hell's listening to Moves Like Jagger on a Tuesday?
Let me tell you something. If I'm within 3 days of having gotten a blowjob, I'm leaving it on because I'm automatically.
So never.
What's your wife saying right now?
That's not true. I saw your
check.
mom 2 days ago, Frank.
Oh, she didn't tell me. Zing.
Ah.
What'd you get back from a fucking marathon? Are you hydrating in the middle of the podcast? What is that?
It's really not that big.
That's what she said. That's not.
This is not
isn't
big.
that big.
That's
How
the
many
fucking Adam Levine of water bottles. Hold that.
How many ounces do you think this is?
That's at least 20.
Sugar. How many ounces do you think this is?
20 ounces.
Yep. Ding ding ding. So it's
Nailed
not
it.
really. It's not a lot.
I guarantee it's not just water.
Unfortunately, it is just water.
Come on.
I was too busy partying with Chris Christie on Friday night to,
Oh, we have
Yeah,
to
I
talk
wouldn't-
about that.
I wouldn't brag
well,
about
you better
that.
hurry up, boy. We spent 40 minutes on fucking moves like Jagger. Please
No,
don't do the queen neck. Go ahead.
I don't know if you saw the last episode because you were at the Met game, but I fucking called you out because you texted me and you're like, "Do you know what mayor this is?" And
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
picture of Chris Christie.
Guess what? In my
You know
head,
it was he wasn't a mayor.
in my
You
head,
know what mayor this is.
in my head, I did not say mayor, but I typed it.
You
And I was like,
texted me.
oh my god! And you know what's funny? I typed it to, I texted it to my friends too, and
The
they were
same
probably
thing.
like, yeah, same thing. And then I was like, oh, I don't mean mayor. Mayor asterisk. Like, no, that's not what I mean. But anyway, he's a house. Go ahead.
So what was that like? Because you know, it's funny. Somebody texted me once when I was on EHM. They texted me a picture of him at a Bruce Springsteen concert, and do you remember this? I tweeted it out. Next thing I know, CNN is calling me. They're like, "Can we use your photo?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
Shut
use
up.
it. I don't give a fuck."
Oh,
And so I was
nice.
like, "Make sure you credit me." So they credit me. It turns out it was some other guy's picture. Like the person who sent it to me, it wasn't their picture, which
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
okay.
I thought it was. I thought they took the picture because they
Oh,
were
see-
like, "I was at Bruce Springsteen last night, and look at this."
Right.
It wasn't
So-
their fucking photo.
So wait a second. You wanted the credit for even knowing that it was your friend's picture?
Hell
What was
yeah.
but I was like, "Can I use this?" I asked them. I was like, "Can I use this?" And they were like, "Yes." They had no idea. Like,
Yeah,
what-
you could use it, but you can't sell it out to CNN. It's not your.
no, I didn't sell it to CNN.
Oh.
They found it from me,
Right.
and then
Now-
they're like,
You would have to say, well, it's not my picture. Whatever the
I
fuck.
said a listener gave it to me.
Oh, all right.
And they were like, "Well, who do we credit?" They didn't give a shit. There was like some intern. They had to get it on the air in like 5 minutes. I'm like, all right. So there's a screenshot of Anderson Cooper somewhere standing next to Anthony on air.
That's really funny.
Chris Christie. Oh, didn't he fall asleep at Bruce Springsteen or some shit? I forget what it was. He was in one of his carb comas. But anyway,
Oh, God.
that person told me that they couldn't stop because I guess they were near him or I don't know, whatever the fuck it was. But they couldn't keep their eyes off of him once they knew he was there. Is that
Yes.
what you went through?
Yep. And let me tell you something. This guy,
He ate.
he
How
is,
many nachos? How much did he have? Did he have nachos for the table, but he
Nachos
kept
for
them
the
all for
stadium?
himself?
he probably had about 5 nachos for himself.
Damn.
He's a big
Hey,
guy.
listen. No fat shaming here. Hey, you're big, you're big.
No, but he's like built like SpongeBob. No joke. He's just. I did not realize how small and like just like SpongeBob his body was. I really didn't. And
He's just
he's
short and squat and like square.
just like I'm not even saying round. I'm saying like his body is like a square. And
Yeah.
I'm like, so that's why I said,
Did he have his
this-
beach chair with him?
if this guy fucking beat COVID, anyone could beat fucking COVID. Okay.
Truth bomb.
So apparently he
Yeah.
has he owns a box there, so and he's there every night.
Every night.
Yep. I get my intel from people
Is he
there.
is he doing anything anymore? Does he work? What is he doing?
I think, yeah, he's like a commentator for somebody. I want to say it's maybe on the left even too, like CNN or something. Or and then I think he was doing a radio show for a little while. I don't know. I'll tell you what, he's a terribly interesting guy. Like he filled in on WFAN once or twice, and I listened to it, and I actually thought he was pretty good. Like he could be a full-time sports, like one of
He's
those guys.
just right. Paul just said he's like a stove. That's exactly it. He's just
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't think he was that short. It's very strange, but apparently that's all he does is go to the games. So every night.
Here's what I don't understand. He's got a ton of money. That guy's
He
fucking
does, right?
wealthy. Why doesn't he
Yeah.
get himself healthy? Get in shape.
I know.
get the surgery, do the
Right.
thing, go to the workout program, whatever it is. I don't know. Do whatever path you want to choose. But
Maybe
get
he's
yourself
happy being him.
how can he be? He knows
I don't
everybody's
know.
fucking making cracks at him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jack Mehoff said, didn't he get lap band surgery?
Did Chris Christie get lap band surgery?
I don't know.
My wife said that doesn't work all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me get some nachos for the box here.
For the stadium.
You mean you want nachos for the box? There's nobody else in the box.
Just do what I said.
Just bring it for the box.
So you want the
He's
Chris
like, can I
Christie
have a few
special.
nachos for us? And they're like, sir, no one else is here. And he's like, exactly. Can you just bring it?
He does the Chris Farley, lay off me, I'm starving.
So did you? So how? So did you watch in the whole? How much did you watch the Met game versus him? Me percentage.
I hardly watch the Met game. Come on.
Yeah.
Why did you
Even
get
though
a
they're
little
good,
video
even
with
though
them?
they're good, they are pretty good.
They are good.
Oh, look at that.
All right.
You know what it is? There's a lot going on at the stadium. There's a lot of
That's true.
drinks. There's a lot of different kinds of foods.
It's so much fun nowadays. You got my wife and I went to a Met game a few weeks ago. It was great. It's so much
Yeah.
fun. There's a lot to do.
Yeah,
There's a
we had
lot
a
of-
good time. We
there's
went
a
with
lot of-
your suggestion for the chicken and waffle guy. It was phenomenal. We did enjoy that chicken and waffle.
Shit's good. There's a lot
Mhm.
of places to like fool around with your significant other within the stadium.
Did you bang your roommate in the stadium?
I'm not saying anything. Yeah,
Next
but
to
you know
Chris
what?
Christie, so nobody could see.
Yeah, exactly. He kept getting in the way. He kept getting in the way of me watching Chris Christie. I'm like, can you move a little?
What? I think there's a couple banging. In fact, I can't see around Chris Christie, but I'm pretty sure I see a head bobbing back there.
Imagine you see me.
Hold on, Bob. Are they banging or are they just caught in Chris Christie's orbit? Hard to tell, Jim.
Oh,
Whoops.
you're terrible.
Yeah, feel bad about it.
It's not like people just don't go for just to watch the game nowadays. Anyway,
No,
they go for
No,
the
it's a-
experience of it.
Yeah. Plus, if you go to City Field, it's like you can't turn. There's a million different food options.
Right.
There's just the place alone has all this stuff going on. If you go, that's the difference between City Field and Yankee Stadium. You go to Yankee Stadium, it's so dreary there. There's not a lot
Is it? I haven't been
happening.
there in years.
Yeah,
I will
last
say,
time
I tried something that I didn't even want to have it, but I had to try it because I was there.
No, I want the whole rundown. I want everything you drank and ate from the time you got there to the time you left.
Oh God. Okay, started out with a margarita that was in a can, which I really like. Now I'm forgetting the brand of it.
Really?
margarita in a can.
I got to tell you,
Yeah.
those canned margaritas. I don't know.
I know.
Compared to a fresh margarita,
Exactly. This one, very, very good. It doesn't
Alright.
taste fake.
when you look at it, Laura says apparently Chris Christie said that he received tons of weight loss books from people. Yeah, see, that's got to be rough.
Yeah,
That's-
I mean,
that's-
when you're
Oh,
that's hurtful. You know, I don't like the guy as much as anybody else doesn't like the guy, but you know, that's,
I know.
that's the weight thing. It's not easy for a lot of people.
No, it's not. But that's what pisses me off even more. It's like you have you could deal with it. You got a way around it. You fucking don't. He's not working a 9 to 5. He's got a ton of money. You fucking do
Right.
something about it.
Yeah, maybe you don't want to. You know, leave the guy. If the guy wants to be who he wants to be.
Oh, that's crazy.
you want me to tell you the brand name?
Margarita.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's called Topo Chico.
Topo Chico.
Yep.
All
And it
I'm
was
gonna try
good?
this.
Very good. I had
Was
it
it
there
a flavor
last
or
time.
regular
It-
margarita?
This is just regular.
Alright.
Then
Please tell
I
me you had
had-
nachos.
I didn't.
Ah, waste. Waste of time.
I did have like some kind of rum drink that I had at the bar there.
Nice.
pretty
They had a
good.
bar working. They had a bartender.
There was but there was even there's a lot of bars within there too. Like you can pretty much get
Yeah, but you were in a private in the box, right? In the booth there,
That-
whatever.
that's what she said.
Yeah,
I
I
got
was
the-
trying to avoid the word, but I couldn't. I was like, I didn't know what else to call it.
You're like, I'm not saying the box.
Yeah,
We went to the third floor to get that because we were walking around.
I get you. But they had
so my
food set up in there for you.
hmm
That's nice.
I would hate to go to a game with her. I bet your husband hates you.
Why?
Like he probably just wants to sit and watch the game, and she's like, "Let's go to the third level and see what's up.
No, he thinks
What's on the third level?"
Let's go to the third.
he thinks sitting there is boring.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said, and I agree. I mean, there's nothing more boring than watching a baseball game. There is nothing more boring than sitting watching it. Well, from home,
I
it's
agree.
boring.
From home, it's boring. When you go there, it's different.
Mhm.
From home, it's like holy shit. Next season, I hear they're going to put in a pitch clock.
Oh, really?
They've been talking
Right.
about that for a while. I don't know if that's
No, but it's because they tried it out for a year in the minor leagues. It worked out, they said, and now it's going to be like 15 seconds a pitch clock, and you can only step out of the batter can only step out of the box once. There's all these different rules,
Right.
but
I like the
15 seconds.
overwhelming amount of Bronx Tale quotes tonight. Jack be off. Chris Christie's like JoJo from A Bronx Tale. You don't walk next to him, you walk among him. That's a Bronx Tale callback. All right,
Now-
go ahead. So you're up on the third floor, walking around for margaritas.
Now you can't leave.
I tried the Dole Whip.
What
the hell is that?
Did they have a Dole Whip there? I told my wife we never got to it. I meant to go and get it. How was it?
Now,
What's a
I
Dole?
tried it because it's this like dessert that they have in Disney.
It's like a
people-
pineapple frozen.
Yeah.
It's not pineapple ice cream. It's something. It's similar though. It's different.
It's not an ice and it's not ice cream. It's in the middle. I can't.
Right.
I
Is
can't
it
describe it.
gelato?
No.
And
Is
It
it
was-
froyo?
no, but it was really good. But I was like really stuffed at that point. So I was like, I could only like taste it a little bit. But it was very. I could see if you're in Disney, you have to walk around with that
Mm-hmm.
because it's very refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like pineapple, which I do, it's good.
Upside down and on your neighbor's
Right.
door.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I don't know about this. I heard about there's another symbol. Do you hear? You know about the other symbol?
What is
Apparently, blue like lawn chair or like one of those Adirondack
it? Adirondack
chairs.
chair. I said this, Frank.
I don't know. Is that? Did you say that to
Really?
me?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's one of the. I never heard of it before. I guess before you told me.
Yep.
That's a weird one.
Okay.
We did have the chicken place you had. I told you to have, Anthony.
Yeah, it was good.
But we had the waffle fries with the chicken on it.
Oh,
Nice.
waffle fry? No, I think you went to the. There's two chicken places.
Yep.
Okay, we went to both.
You did. Okay, so I also went to the other one too. With the bucket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Again, we just sampled a few things. That's it. And there was something else.
Did you have sausage and peppers?
No, that
That's
to me
always
is
good.
like, it's good, but
I'll tell you, know what they should do if they were smart. I just came up with this $1 billion idea. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going
Why
to
would
say
you
it.
do
Have
that?
somebody knows who works for the food people at City Field.
Why
They
would
should-
you hand it out?
They should fucking sell a like food festival sampler ticket where you can just go and get a bite, not a full thing,
right.
just a sample, a bite
Yep.
from every fucking.
Yeah,
stand.
but you also got to wait on all the lines.
But I was just gonna say, separate line,
separate line for the food sampler thing.
separate line for the food sample. They just got in there, slicing them all up, shooting them out on dishes right there. When you get up to it, done.
Well, how many of those can you sell before the line's out the door?
I don't know, but you know what they did have, which I didn't try? They had something called a pizza cupcake. Did you see that, Anthony?
Yeah, okay. This is a controversial issue in my family because Uncle Glory Hole doesn't like pizza.
What?
Oddly, yeah, it's weird. He's a
So
weird.
he's the only person on the planet.
He's a weird dude. He's like, I don't really like pizza.
He'll
and
eat
like,
a cum pie. Go ahead. Go figure.
Jeez. Good Lord.
But he just won't have pizza. And then he stumbled upon the pizza cupcake or the cupcake pizza. I don't know what they call it. And he was like, "This is fucking disgusting." He's like, "This looks like the grossest thing I've ever seen." And I agree with him because it's just it looks like shitty
Is it
made
just-
pizza.
Is it just dough with sauce and crap thrown in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, that's what it is.
It's just like tomato soup in a dough bread bowl.
Yeah, that's why I was like, nah.
Was it any good? Did you try it?
I didn't try it. No.
Oh.
No.
All right. Were there any other weird other things that you ate?
I didn't.
Did you have a
eat it.
$16 beer
Yeah.
or whatever the hell they're charging now?
Shake Shack is there, but I feel like you can get Shake Shack anywhere, so that's why.
Yeah.
But when they first went there, you couldn't get Shake Shack anywhere,
That's
so it was a big deal.
It was. I remember going there, and the line was ridiculous, and I was like, "But I really want Shake Shack."
Mm-hmm.
Then they have like the pizza, the burger, and the chicken tender stands like all around.
Of course.
They do have the steak sandwich, the Pat LaFrida Freitas steak sandwich, which I didn't get.
They look good.
though.
It looked okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. It looks a little dry. So
Pat LaFrida, for people who don't know, like literally supplies all the meat for every restaurant in New York City. Like
That's a big
95% of the.
It's a big
steakhouses.
job.
Yeah, like everybody goes to him for the meat because it's so good.
Man,
but
good cows.
Good
what else
cows.
do they have there? And then last time we ate at the restaurant inside, which it was
Is that in the window? Is
Yes.
that what that is? Yeah, I'd like to do that. That
Is that
seems
the whatever
interesting.
club or some kind of like it's special
Yeah.
access with the club ticket or something?
You gotta,
What's it called?
you gotta stick your dick through a hole in the wall.
right.
Right. All right.
And then you have to say Uncle Glory Hole like 3 times in a row, and then you could.
How
I
do you
say
get
that-
in there though? Can
I
you
say
make a
that everywhere I
reservation?
go.
You can. You usually make a
Mhm.
reservation.
But there's like I don't know if there's 3 or 4 other restaurants within City Field.
There's like a million of them there.
Yeah.
Then you get to that courtyard that has all of them in the you can walk over that little bridge and you're in that.
No,
in
I
the
mean, like,
outfield.
Like real restaurants where you could like sit inside besides
yeah.
the one with the window. The window
That's
one
weird
was
though.
nice.
Why would I don't know about that. Like I don't know if I would go to a Met game or a baseball game and sit in a restaurant. I'd rather watch the game, get a few snacks, whatever. But then you go to a restaurant after.
That's
or before.
that's because we've become a generation of dickheads where we're like, oh look, I'm at the game and I'm ignoring it. Like that's the fucking.
Well, I'm
that's
going to
the
show
cool
a
thing to
picture.
do
I'm
now.
going to show a picture. We ate
Jay
there
says
last
he
time.
just called you a dickhead.
Yeah, I know.
No, but she doesn't give a shit about baseball. That's different.
Glare.
Let me see.
Ah!
What am I looking at? All right, so you're out there. You're on the field's right there. You're right over the field.
Wait, let me take off the glare so you could see.
Why'd you get a picture of him? We don't want to see him. We want to see what you're eating in the field.
Ah!
And now
Your
it's
thing
off.
went dark.
So
So-
to the
Yeah,
right
that's
of
good.
you, it looks like you're behind home plate.
No, there she's in the outfield.
No, it's like that. Yeah,
Oh, you're in the outfield. Okay. Nice.
outfield, left field. It is nice though, but I felt like the food was good, but I prefer to like sample like what I want. You know what I mean? As opposed to because the menu was not that big.
So wait, you had the restaurant. You ate in a restaurant, and you had food in the private.
No, this was
Seats?
This was last time.
Oh, okay.
Honest and Anthony, the menu.
She was on the Chris Christie tour. She was
Okay.
like, I'm gonna watch everything he eats. I'm gonna eat too. That's what she was doing.
I don't
Right.
know if you can do that. Let's not.
What? Yeah. What's the menu like in the restaurant? Is this what you're sending me?
I just sent it to you.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. This is interesting. Buffalo cauliflower. We have to stop with this shit. We gotta stop.
Why?
Stop replacing everything with cauliflower. I've had enough. Pizza
It's for the
crust,
vegetarians.
chicken. Go fuck yourself. Just have a goddamn
Wow.
piece of chicken.
Vegetarians
Um,
aren't going to eat chicken. I don't know if you knew that.
Have you had this buffalo cauliflower? It's phenomenal.
Ooh.
It is good, actually.
Caesar salad, loaded nachos
Oh, for the table.
on the table, chicken tinga, Baracho beans, cheddar fondue, pico de
Ooh.
gallo guacamole, crema, olives, sliced radish, cotija cheese. Twice baked tot, applewood smoked bacon, chive and cheddar. Confit chicken wings, fancy. Pimento
Look
cheese with soft pretzel. That actually sounds pretty interesting.
at the
Right.
Mets going out here. Which restaurant is this? Does it have a name?
Yeah, it's called the Meatpacking District.
Is that what it's
Oh wait,
called?
no, Metro Grill.
Okay.
Meatpacking District is their meat choices. Hold on, I'll get to it. Lobster tostada, steak and potatoes. Lobster tostada sounds pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I'm freaking starving.
I gotta say, I'm impressed with this menu, and not for nothing. $15 for a buffalo cauliflower. That's outstanding. I don't care where you are. That's a good value. Let me see
Starving now.
here. Steak and potatoes. Wait, let me see what's on this lobster tostada. Maine lobster salad, cilantro crema, lobster fondue, micro basil.
Ooh.
Are you going to reveal at the end of this, J Sabs, what you had?
We didn't have anything crazy.
All right, well, don't spoil it now. I want to go through the
Okay.
rest of it and see what we come
Are you
up
gonna
with.
read the whole menu out?
I might.
I know, right? He's probably like, I don't want to.
Playing it by
care
ear.
about this.
Let's see how it
Yeah,
goes.
there it is.
Put it up for everybody so you guys can see. Colossal shrimp cocktail, oysters, seafood tower. Hold on now. Alaskan king crab legs, poached lobster, chilled shrimp, oysters, classic cocktail sauce, lemons. $98. I got to tell you something. That's fucking reasonable for a
Yeah, it's not a
seafood
bad
tower.
price for that. Yeah.
That's like actual seafood tower prices,
And
Yep.
that's actually for the table.
not stadium add-ons. Alaskan king crab leg. Okay, lobster tails. There's the meatpacking district. Choose. Select your choice. 2 meats and cheeses, 3 meats and cheeses, the whole shebang.
Shebang.
Meats. They got super salad, salami, mortadella, salami, prosciutto, smoked Gouda.
Salami. Yeah, this all looks good. I'm in. When are we going?
Shrimp.
Do I need to actually buy a Mets ticket to do this, to be here?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good question. I believe you have to.
I don't wanna.
All right, give me, what did you order? I got kudos to them for not naming it something like Piazza's Pizza, you know, or any of that kind of fucking shit.
Metro Grill's kind of. They got Met right in there.
The buffalo cauliflower.
Fuck off.
There you go.
You didn't
Yes.
really have it. Did you really have it?
Yeah, the Caesar salad.
Oh my god, this is needs last shot, everybody.
Uh,
Enjoy her.
We were with 2 other people, so I
Yeah.
did not order this part.
Were they
Wait,
vacation
who were you
friends?
with? Other people?
I went with 2 other people, vacation friends, and I did not order this part. The shrimp cocktail. And this is like over a month ago, so if I remember all this, I'm good. We did 2
I
meats.
thought you were going to say you got yours since then.
What?
Yeah, you're breaking up, buddy.
Damn it. Continue.
We did the 2 meats and cheeses. The sliders.
Nice.
They were actually really good.
Where are the sliders? I don't even see them.
The margarita pizza.
I don't even see
And-
Oh, there they are. Okay.
Ice cream
And a
sandwiches
margarita.
and the peach and raspberry tart. 2 the other people ordered that too.
Very nice.
Who are you with? Because it kind of feels like I fucking hate them.
Ice cream sandwiches. How do you not do the ultimate hot fudge sundae? $37. That's up there.
Because after sampling all of this, it's like, do I really want to eat? See, I really won't eat dessert unless like I have room. That's what she said.
Yeah, I rarely have room for dessert.
I fight through it no matter what. Go ahead.
But I wish I would have tried, but they didn't have any more left though. Steak and potatoes, they were out of that.
Bastards.
And okay. Lobster roll. I'm not a fan of it with mayo. I like
I get
the
that.
hot one.
Wait, can I just say something here? $37 for a hot fudge sundae?
But it's the ultimate hot fudge sundae.
Yeah, I mean it's huge because I saw someone else get it.
Oh, really?
Is it a hot
Yeah.
fudge sundae for the table?
Yeah, it probably could feed like 8 people. That's how big it is.
I don't like sharing ice cream.
What's the unique toppings? It says unique and traditional toppings. What's the
Ugh.
unique one?
All I
A
saw was a
shoe.
whole bunch of shit.
You know, we had a really interesting topic the other day on ice cream, and I feel like we need to start our own ice cream podcast.
Okay, tell me what. I'm still
'Cause I
listening
just-
to it. By the way,
I had this thought the other day. Why hasn't ice cream sandwiches cookie made it into an ice cream or as a topping? That's fucking delicious. That's the best part. Can anybody tell what that is? It's
What are you
not
talking about?
bread. It's not.
Cookie.
It's like a cookie that gets softened and weird.
They
How
have
is that
cookie-
not a mix-in, a
Cookie-
topping?
They have cookies and cream, cookie dough.
No, that's
They
Oreos.
have crumbled up cookies, don't they?
I'm
yeah,
talking.
but it's not like a whole piece. I know what he's trying to say. It's not.
Yeah, but
I'm
you want it
talking about the
crumbled
ice
up.
cream sandwich. Crumbled up or whole in there. I don't give a shit.
I'm sure there's something like that out there.
No, there's
There-
not. I would have found it.
So
There you
then
go,
make it.
Briars. You're welcome. Another $1 billion. I'm giving away a lot of money.
You got to hold one for yourself there, buddy.
I know.
Did you
I
get
know.
Mr. Softy when you went? I'm not really being like perverted right now, but did you get Mr. Softy when you went to the game, Anthony?
Did we get Mr. Softy? No, we didn't. Did we get ice cream at the Met game? I don't think we did. We got away with it. We stuffed the kids with too much other shit, and they forgot, and then it was too late. Yeah,
Stuff them so they don't know what's what.
Hmm.
we did get Mr. Softy. We had movie night at the school the other day. We did get Mr. Softy there.
That's nice.
Fucking put it down. You know, I was talking about my fear of Mr. Softy. Like I can't get Mr. Softy. So I made my wife go. Well, first of all, it's all like dad. It's all families.
What fear? You didn't say you had a fear of Mr. Softy.
Then I'm embarrassed to go get myself.
Oh, because you think you look weird then.
You look like a weirdo.
Speaking of Mr. Softy, last night, no.
Uh-oh.
You poor roommate.
Mm.
Well, they have these bullshit movie nights at the school where they have the movie outside and everybody gathers. And as part of your admission, you get a free ice cream cone. Everybody gets an ice cream.
Nice.
They give you a ticket on the way in. So my wife went and got me the ice cream. And there I was sitting on my little stupid lawn chair like a fat fuck eating my ice cream. And then my daughter goes, I don't want this ice cream anymore. So I fucking finished hers too.
Oh boy.
Why not?
And then I'm looking at it. She's like, she comes back and she takes it from me. And I was like, fucking bitch. And then she takes 2
Damn, I
bites.
was enjoying that.
And then she sees like the popcorn that my wife had or something. So she started eating popcorn. And then she handed the cone back to me. So I fucking finished it really quick. And like 20 minutes later, she comes back and she goes, where's the ice cream? I go, it melted. It's ice cream. It's not gonna
20
last."
minutes. That thing's not lasting 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I know.
really.
Well, she's stupid. What are you gonna do? Anybody
What
who's
movie
dumb
was
enough
it?
to hand me an ice cream and make me wait. Okay, I'll tell you this. It was Meet the Robinsons. You ever seen that movie?
What the hell is that?
It's a cartoon. It's one of the, what do they call them? The Pixar. Thank you, Pixar.
Oh, I never heard of it.
Yeah, nobody did. It's like so under the radar, but it's really good. It's about time travel and this orphan kid. It's really sweet. It's a nice little movie. I know.
Yeah.
All right. What do we do? We're gonna wrap up soon.
I'm gonna go soon. So if you want to do something before the Queen, because I know that's gonna be a long thing.
I
Doesn't
do.
have to be. I don't think it has to be long.
Let's talk about
She
this
said.
craziness. Long John Silver's.
Oh, see,
Oh boy, we lost him
No.
again.
Here we go.
Lost it. Oh, me? Fuck.
Yeah. All right, you're back. You're back.
Long John Silver's.
Yep.
I don't know how true this is because it came from Curve,
mom?
which is a credit card, and Barstool Sports, which is obviously a humor website. They put out a top 10.
Oh,
Losing you.
You mean it?
And he's gone. So they put out a top 10 list of the most visited or the most shopped websites. This is the website that you should do the most shopping on. And this, let's see. I don't know if you want to go read down the list. I don't have the list in front of me. I think Anthony has the list, and he's frozen in time and space right now.
All
right, I think he's back.
In time.
All right, here's the list. Top 10 online shopping sites of 2022 so far. There they are. And for some reason, number 6 is longjohnsilvers.com.
That's a weird thing.
That doesn't add up. I don't
No,
get
it
that at
doesn't.
all. All the rest of them make sense. Everything is Amazon, OnlyFans, eBay, Target, Best Buy, Home Depot, Walmart, Etsy, Kohl's. They all make sense. Those are general things or porn. I get it. But Long John
Real life,
Silver's
Frank.
Long John Silver's is in there. How is that number 6? What the hell are we talking about here? Who's shopping at longjohnsilvers.com?
So what I think is this is obvious. So Curve is a credit card company, and this is obviously because everybody's going to be like what Frank just said. So I don't know if this is some sort of a bizarre marketing ploy.
So this list is bullshit, is what you're telling me.
I mean, again, because it's coming from Barstool Sports, which they
Right.
do humor. So, it could be just like they're fucking around.
They just threw a curveball in the middle just to screw with everyone. So it's really the top 9.
I mean, I don't know. They're claiming it. So, the only thing that makes me think it is legit is that if you're trying to get somebody to sign up like a credit card company, like you don't want to be fucking around with people.
I'm
too
going
much.
Right.
I'm going to longjohnsilvers.com right now
Yes.
and see what you could buy.
Have you ever been to a Long John Silver's?
No.
Janine?
No.
I think we should take a tour. I think we should
I'll
make a trip.
go. I'm in.
I'm
We never will, but
fascinated.
I'm in.
I'm fascinated by the idea of a fast food seafood restaurant.
Yeah, it's only food. It's not like you could buy T-shirts or anything.
Like,
I
who
mean, what
came
the-
up with this idea? I know what would be good for a seafood restaurant. We'll let teenagers microwave the food. That should be
Ugh,
fine.
I'm gonna throw up.
Should be a
Ugh.
good idea.
Ugh.
Lobster
For-
bites. I don't
for a
know about
little-
that.
I saw that. They have lobster bites. What do you think is in those?
I don't know. Can I show it?
Because I don't think it's lobster. Yeah.
They're back apparently.
Yeah,
Lobster
they're so
bites.
popular. They brought them back. And look at the cute little packaging. It looks like a lobster
Oh
tail.
my god.
I mean, hey, they must be doing something right. They're the number 6 most shopped website.
I think
But
I don't.
all you can get from them is their food or gift cards from them. I mean, it's not like you're not buying lawn furniture from Long John Silver's or a TV. So I don't understand this list.
What's that menu like? I mean, obviously they have lobster bites, fried
We'll
shrimp.
check out. Yeah, they got fried shrimp. Let's see, Long John.
I'm going to look it
Silver's.
up right now, and I'm going to tell you this: if there's one near us, if there's a Long John Silver's on the island, we're fucking going.
All right, I'm in. All right, you got promotions. The 2 promotions that they have are lobster bites and coconut popcorn shrimp. Then you got the seafood menu: wild Alaska pollock, shrimp, salmon, chicken. Why is
Chicken
chicken
looks-
under
Chicken
the
looks like
seafood
cod.
menu? I don't understand why the chicken is under the seafood menu.
I think it tastes exactly like the pollock.
It doesn't make any sense. Then they have all these combos and more meals, all these different kinds of meals.
No.
But for
No.
some reason, chicken is in the that'll annoy the shit out of me. Then they got all these tacos and sandwiches. I mean, it doesn't look terrible for fast food. Then they got the bowls. They got this grilled shrimp bowl, grilled salmon bowl. They got a lot of different things here. I'm in. I'll go check out a Long John Silver's.
All right, I'm trying to find locations right now.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Janine might have lucked out. The closest one to us is in Connecticut.
Oh.
Road trip.
Hartford. Oh, wait. Hudson, New York. No, that's upstate. That's not.
No, that's not happening.
PA, Mantua, New Jersey, Scranton, PA.
There's none in New York. I feel like that's hard to believe. I feel like everything should be in New York. At least one of everything.
Well,
We don't get a lot of different stuff here.
we get fresh seafood.
Right.
Yeah, but so should Connecticut.
True. Yeah, but Hartford's up in the middle somewhere. Who the fuck that is? It's a far ride.
Guess. Let me see. I'm looking. I'm trying to see. There was a question. Do they have merch at Long John Silver's?
Ooh.
Franchising, nutrition, ingredient, home menu. No, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like there's any. Yeah, there's just the menu,
Mm.
and you
Mm.
could buy gift cards and stuff, and you could order online. But I don't see anything that lets you buy like store locator on it. Yeah, there's nothing like you can't buy a Long John Silver's, sailor hat or anything.
Nacho Fish Ho says Long Johns must deliver because no one wants to be seen in there. Excellent point.
They do deliver, and you could order online.
Maybe are they on Goldbelly? Because that shit's it's like $100 for a fast food cheeseburger on Goldbelly.
What
Is
the
it
hell
really?
is Goldbelly?
Yeah, you don't know what Goldbelly is?
No.
It's like an Uber Eats but nationwide. So like you order not expecting to get your meal like in an hour, but like in like a day or two.
Oh, that's weird.
But it's like shit from like all over the country. Like you order stuff from like you get
You're
San
obviously not
Francisco.
ordering fresh things. You're ordering frozen stuff or stuff that has to be shipped in like special. You're not ordering like a sandwich.
Like you can order. No, there's sandwiches out there, but like I said, it gets to you in like 3 days, not like 2 hours.
That's weird.
Or like 20 minutes.
All right. Well, that's weird. Bottom line to this story is why is longjohnsilvers.com on the at number 6? That's a problem we have with it.
Actually, did you know that it was the Long John Silver's / Taco Bell? Anthony?
What was?
No, I didn't.
That's the closest one to us. So, in Connecticut and New Jersey and Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Damn.
No good. Too far.
Look, Goldbelly is a ridiculous idea until you look at some of this food, and then you're like, I'll pay fucking $40 for a cake.
Yeah, right.
Is that rye bread? Yeah. I'll go buy rye bread at the store.
One of my favorite TikTok follows, she got Ina Garten's coconut cake, and you too, Janine. You love coconut cake, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do.
Remember we paid for that fucking $13 overpriced coconut cake? Another time, I get nothing but fucked from your brother and sister-in-law's parties. They're nothing but just a heartache for me.
$13 doesn't seem like that much for a cake.
It was fucking well, I paid $26 and had $13 worth of cake because I bought one for Janine, which
that's still $13 for a cake is pretty good.
And then she goes like this. I go, I don't think it was that good. And she, instead of being like, no, I really appreciate it, thank you, she was like, it wasn't that good. And I was like, some fucking manners on this one. But anyway, Ina Garten's coconut cake, it looked to die for. Well, how much was it? $90?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
It was like $89.99 or some shit like that. Yeah,
that's insane.
Some of them are ridiculous.
Was it a wedding cake?
No, it wasn't even that big. It was like this big. It was like a tiny little cake. Yeah, you can get 4 pieces out of it.
All right, what's next here? I think we're
okay. Look at this. Oprah's favorite signature chicken pie is $70.
Does Oprah make it?
No, Oprah does not.
Then I'm out.
How long does that take to come? That's what she said.
It depends on what you're getting. Like, okay, here's barbecue. Here's Joe's KC barbecue. It's $134.
Oh, but you're getting a whole big spread of stuff.
Yeah,
right?
And you can make 4 interest-free payments.
If you have to make payments on your meal,
yeah, get it this Wednesday. So what does it take? A day?
48 hours. 24 hours.
Yeah, 24 to 48 hours.
It's not bad. That looks good though.
I'm yet to discover, like, okay, barbecue. You can get barbecue anywhere though. Like, I need a good item that
you want, like a good Southern meal,
something that you legit can't get anywhere.
You can't get good Southern food in New York.
Like here, Pat's in Philadelphia, 4 cheesesteaks for $110.
That's actually not bad.
That is bad.
But look at this. Get it Friday. Oh, that's another thing too. It's not like these places make it every day. Like this, they probably don't make it till Wednesday.
So was that $26 a sandwich? No. Next.
Yeah, but just think, if you drove there yourself,
I'd rather just skip the whole thing. If I happen to be in Philadelphia, I'll get one. But are they $26 a sandwich? Is that how much they charge there?
no, probably
That can't be
10.
right.
20.
Of-
It's 22 and a half.
That's insane for a sandwich.
I gotta go because this is killing something's in the inside of my ear. I hope it's not a cockroach.
It's probably
It's
a bug.
probably a
I saw a
snake.
spider on your shoulder before.
Mm.
No, I'm kidding.
Mm.
I'm kidding. It's nothing. You probably just got an itchy ear. It's dry skin.
All right, bow out. We're going to talk about the Queen. You're not interested in the Queen's recap, which I'm going to move through now in minutes.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
It's all right. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
I was surprised you hung out this long.
I know, and I was early. Bitch. Okay.
It's nice. It's nice.
I just wanted to say, I got
Hey.
that red velvet. I got that sugar sweet. Go ahead.
Paige has a good question. When can Anthony's seafood boil be delivered?
Oh,
Oh, I should.
I'm telling you should start that business.
I honestly think I could clean. I think I could do a couple of grand in a weekend.
I think so. What do you spend? An hour and a half there, and you set it up and you leave.
Mm.
You charge a gajillion dollars every time you do it. People would pay through the nose, especially out where you are.
Yeah, I wonder if I could do that out in the Hamptons. I probably could. Although there's a couple of places that do that stuff already, I think.
Yeah, but you exclusively do this. You just have the two things. You either you have maybe a couple of different styles, like you do like a Cajun style one, or you do a
Maybe.
you know.
I got the brand recognition. I do. I am still a name out here somewhat. I mean, if it comes to food, it's not like I can start my own Chevy dealership. But if it comes to food, they'd be like, I remember that fat fuck on the air. We could trust him.
Guy knows his food. I'm telling you, you'd make a killing out there.
Are you a chef? No, but here's a shot of my waistline.
I'm telling you, showed people the picture you showed us on the podcast, and you're in.
Yeah, I might have some. We'll see. Frank Queen stuff. Let's move through it quickly here. I found this interesting. People are just trying to stir up shit and start drama between, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle
Oh, what now?
all across the board. They said that they were snubbed with their seats.
I feel like everybody was snubbed. People were just random. I feel like it was a random thing. Everybody was just scattered.
Well, but the whole family was on the front row, except for Harry and Meghan.
Where were they?
Second row.
So
At the end.
Big deal. I feel like that's not a big. That's not huge. I mean, you can only
It's
fit
like-
so many people in the front. Number one.
It's like sitting at the end of the counter. It's just like, who's down there?
You hear about Kramer? No, I feel. Or you hear about Newman? I feel that. I mean, there's only so many people that can fit in the front. If you have to just move to the second row, I don't think it's a. What do you want them to do? Pull out folding chairs?
No,
Just
I'm
sit
sitting
where
in
you
the
can-
front. Get a fucking folding chair. I'm sitting right here in the front.
Break it out. A royal folding chair, please.
I
I
don't
want
give
it
a
gold
shit.
encrusted.
Yeah. Do you know where Biden sat?
I heard Biden sat a little bit towards the back.
14th row.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Not
Why-
too bad.
That's not a big deal. I thought he was way in the back. That's 14th row isn't bad at all.
Everybody's kind of saying, well, he got to take his own car. He got to take the beast there. So that's a big deal.
And it doesn't. I feel like people are putting a little too much importance on the row. Like, okay, he's there. He's in the room. He's sitting in the room.
It's true. He didn't make it to the cafeteria with the live stream.
He's not watching the live stream on the 40-inch screen.
But, however, I must say, he was seated behind Polish President Andrzej Duda. That's an insult.
Why? They're
America
they're right
behind
next
Poland.
They're neighbors.
I don't care for it. Also, but he was in front of the Czech Republic's prime minister. So suck it, Czech Republic.
Okay, I don't think it's. I feel like it's sit. Here are the seats. Just sit.
That's a big deal. If I was him, I'd be like, I'm sitting fucking third row. I'm first right behind the fucking family. I don't give a shit.
Well, that's why you're not him. That's one of the main reasons
He
you are
is
not
a
president right now.
Well, he's the worst. Like, we're just happy he didn't take his dick out and pee in the middle of the goddamn thing. The way he's been fucking bluthering through
What are
shit
you
lately.
talking about?
Oh, okay, we have to talk about this. Do you know who Matthew McGee is?
Sounds like a made up name, but no. Go ahead.
Okay, he is a 7'2" royal family employee. What do they call him? Servant, person, employee. What do they call him? Like not handler. There's like a word for him.
A guard or
Oh shit.
an usher?
Yeah, there's a word I'm looking for, and it's not coming to me. Anyway, he's the Queen's assistant private secretary. This motherfucker's 7'2".
It's a big dude.
There's a link in the description to a photo of him walking, and he looks ridiculous.
I gotta
He looks
see this photo.
ridiculous walking amongst the crowd. Just looks
I
so
gotta see it.
stupid. Like he's towering. He's 7'2". Now they say if you put your hands out, that's how tall you are, right?
Right. Yeah.
Finger to finger.
Fingertip to fingertip.
So if he's 7'2", that means his arm is 3.5 feet tall. That means that if you put a basketball in his hand, he would not even have to go on his tippy toes to dunk it.
It's not 3.5 feet long, his arm. You have to
Oh,
count
that's right, because they got the
this
middle.
in here.
Oh shit.
The picture
close.
doesn't look too. I mean, it is weird. The jacket looks weird. He looks very tall. It's not too ridiculous, but it's pretty weird. Because the guy right to
That was
to
the word
his-
I was looking for. Thanks, Paul.
Pez-
Go ahead.
the guy to our right in the back of him, there's like a bald guy standing there. He's kind of head to head with him, but he's a few feet behind him.
He's like 7 feet behind him.
I know, but it doesn't look that bad. But this guy's towering over everyone.
I mean, it's
very
absurd.
weird.
He's taller than the dickheads with the big black hat on top of them. He's taller than that.
Where did that hat come from? I'm sure there's a lot of history behind those hats.
I'll
but-
tell you where it came from. One of these fucking worlds is like, watch this. This is hysterical. I'm going to put the fucking 4 feet of dead skunk on top of this asshole's head that's patrolling in front. The guy who's protecting us? Yeah, the guy who's protecting us. Watch
The
this.
guy who can't be held back by something. Yeah, the guy who you don't want fucking up with a gun in his hand. Yeah. Give him the
Don't
giant
you-
hat.
Don't you want a head on his head on a swivel? No. I'm just going to put 7 of them out there with the fucking thing. It's going to be great.
I can't imagine where that came from, but I'm sure there's history, but
Mhm.
it doesn't make much practical sense.
All right. I was wondering about this, Frank, and I got the answer to it.
Oh, good.
The queen who lies in state for like 10 fucking days. I'm like, isn't she going to start to stink like shit?
Oh, I'm sure they preserve the crap out of her.
No. You know what they
Okay.
do?
What?
The coffin is lined, was it lead? I think it's lined with lead and it's like sealed shut.
So
So
Superman
nothing-
can't see in?
Nothing gets in or out. No smells, no odors, nothing.
I could see them sealing it, fine, but lead? That's a little extreme.
I think who said mothballs?
Hey, Robin. Just throw a bag. Just dump a bag of mothballs. Like, all right,
Yeah.
sprinkle them around.
So that's what keeps it from stinking.
Oh boy.
That's
Good
why she
AC
had 8
unit.
pallbearers. Yeah. Do you know how the thing weighed? Like, I think it was what, like 200 something pounds?
Oh, if you're carrying a big lead box, yeah, that's gonna weigh something.
It's fucking ridiculous. Those poor
That's-
bastards.
10 days, yeah, that'll. I mean, I'm sure it's well ventilated and air conditioned in there somewhat.
I ain't gonna help you.
Surrounded by flowers, that helps.
I fucking hate. I gotta tell you something. I hate the funeral homes smell just because of the fucking flowers.
I know, me too. Whenever I smell flowers, like if I'm on the street and I'm walking and I just smell a big whiff of flowers, I'm instantly reminded of a funeral.
Okay, it is lead lined, and it is being reported to weigh between 551 and 699 pounds.
That seems a little excessive.
But you got smell. I mean, you do. It's odor. A tiny little fucking hole
yeah.
anywhere, and it's getting through.
Well, I'm sure they've tested these things and they know what they're doing, but yeah, that seems like That seems like a big. I mean, why? Just put.
Because out there for 10 days.
No, I get it, but can't they just like, Ziploc or something?
Yeah, you're right. I can't believe they didn't think of that, Frank. We'll get him a fucking Ziploc bag. We'll get a huge Ziploc bag so
Just
it'll
get
be
one of
lighter
those.
on the ball bear.
Those things that seals right up for freshness. The lion couldn't figure out there was a steak in the bag. You think anybody else is going to know that there's a? I mean, I don't know.
Am I back?
You're back.
I like that Frank is like, we should get let's get our lead, get the Queen's dead, get a lead line. Hold on a second. Is there a Costco nearby? Because I think we can get a fucking.
I mean, maybe you get the next size up from a gallon, but I think we should be all right with the Ziploc. Zip it right up. Zip.
I wonder if it was because there's no other country besides us that has the awkward Trump situation where it's like, because at the beginning it was like, hey, you guys invite whoever you want. And then all of a sudden they took that back. I wonder if it's because there was just too many fucking people or if it was like, this is really weird for the Americans. We'll limit it. We'll decide who goes.
I think it's also too many people.
Yeah, right.
I can't rule out the whole Trump thing, but I'm sure it's just the fact that it's everybody in the world is showing up. That's. I mean, the line to get in for a regular person is 8 hours long or something. 14 hours long or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's like 5 miles.
And then everybody made a big stink out of the fashion, of course. And the latest nugget of that is Meghan wore the black version of the blue dress that she wore for the Queen's 92nd Jubilee.
Okay.
I don't know why that's. Oh wait, my wife hated Jill Biden's headpiece. Right? You didn't like it?
Is there a picture? I didn't see it.
She's got a big bow in her weird looking
big to do. Yeah. All right. Is it at least mournful, or is
it was black?
All right, that works.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of those giant headdress things.
Joe Biden on 60 Minutes, Frank, did not have a good outing.
Did he not? I saw some of it. I didn't see all of it. What happened? Why was it bad?
Three big whoopsie daisies.
What do you got?
They asked him if China were to invade Taiwan, what would the United States do? And he was like, we would defend them. And who did the interview? I forget. It's the guy, I never know his name. He's a photocopy of Mike Wallace. Doesn't matter. And he goes, well, are you like, he goes like, you mean like troops? He's like, oh yeah, troops. Scott Pelley. And they were like, all right. So then 60 Minutes calls to the White House. He goes, hey, Biden said you guys would be sending troops to Taiwan if they invaded. And the White House is like, no. That's not what would happen. It would be exactly like the Ukraine. They would give aid. They would not fucking put troops on the ground. But he
said troops?
Yeah. He fucked that one up.
All right, he fucked that up.
That he fucked up. Second thing he fucked up was he said the pandemic was basically over, which for you and I to say, totally okay. But he's using the pandemic as an excuse to cancel student debt. So to say it's now over and then say that we still need to cancel student debt, he's got himself in a little bit of a legal quandary now. If somebody wants to raise a challenge to this, which some dickhead conservative obviously will, they now have the president of the United States who is sworn an oath and is always, on the record. Now they have him saying it's over. And so that could be a bit of a problem if anybody fucking raises a stink over that, which everybody seemed to, which I don't understand. And who's going to raise our tax? Shut the fuck up. It's not going to raise our taxes. Fucking trillions of dollars of budget. We can fucking handle it.
Tax cuts for the billionaires, but you give a break to the fucking college kid. Everybody loses their fucking mind.
And then the third thing, but we'll have to pay for that. I won't have to pay for subsidizing Walmart. All right, listen, the third thing wasn't necessarily a fuck up, but he actually said, which I found very interesting, it remains to be seen if I'll run for a second term. And Scott Pelley challenged him and said, well, you said you intended on running. And he goes, I still intend. There's still an intention. He goes, but until we actually get to that point, I don't know if I'm actually going to run.
Okay,
which is interesting. He said he wants to wait and see over the midterms what happens.
I think that's a smart move. If you hold back, if again, you're right. He's waiting until after the midterms, and he's not going to announce he's running. Probably until he knows what's going on the other side. I think.
Yeah, but I listen. I have no problem with that approach. Don't say that publicly on 60 Minutes. You go, well, listen. I got a job to do. I'm going to do that job now, and then when the
Well, I
time
think
comes for me to announce, I'm going to announce.
That's basically what he said. He said, "I'm not. We're not. It's not. It's up in the air right now. We're not."
The way he said it, he was kind of like, I'm kind of tired and I'm forgetting things. I don't know. It was not a good interview. It was not a good outing for Joe. It really wasn't.
Well, that's one against Trump's million. But
kudos to 60 Minutes though for airing the whole thing. I mean, I guess if they cut around all his mistakes, it'd have been a 34-second interview. We're here with President Joe Biden. How are you, Scott? Good. Thanks for having us. It's a great interview. So that was JoJo.
All right. It's not the worst interview, but not the best.
You're not concerned that he's got his finger on the button because it's starting to.
I'm really not.
Weird me out a little.
I was more concerned a few years ago.
Again, just because we're better than the last guy doesn't mean we're doing okay. We're
still better than the last guy.
I'll still be in the shitter.
Yeah, but we're still better than the last guy.
All right, weird story here, Frankie C. What time is it? How long have we been going for? Hour and 36. My goodness.
Good Lord.
A weatherman here in New York got fired by, I want to say it was Comcast. Let me get this right. He got fired from New York One. I'm trying to see who the parent company is here. Anyway, he got fired from New York One because they found out that he was on nudie sites doing like sex videos.
So he was performing in them.
Yeah, he was performing in them.
All right. Does that go against it? Is that not in his contract? He can't do that?
See, that's what I was wondering. A Unit 4 Media?
I'm sure. No, never mind.
I thought it was another company that owns that, though.
I have no idea.
Anyway,
what's the big deal?
Well, he apologized. They suspended him for it. He apologized for it, and then they fired him anyway.
He'll probably make more on the nudie site anyway than he's doing.
That's what I'm saying.
It's probably, what is it? OnlyFans? It's probably OnlyFans. What the hell else site is that?
Man. No, it wasn't OnlyFans, which is weird to me because I bet if it was OnlyFans, like, can you fire somebody for that?
I guess if they're doing something, if you're like a public figure and you're doing something on that the company doesn't align with the company's moral or whatever the hell, then maybe. I mean, if you're a New York Yankee and you're doing something on a nudie site, they're probably going to suspend. They're going to, what you do on and off the field, matters, I guess.
Well, it's crazy. He's a fucking weatherman in New York City. Like, why did he think that he wasn't going to get caught?
Well, I think he thought nobody would give a shit.
It's true. You want to laugh your ass off? This article that basically covered the whole story starts with an Emmy-nominated weatherman, which backs up my point. All these fucking weathermen have Emmys.
I never heard of this guy. What's his name?
Great question. His name is Eric Adam, Adame. That's his last name. I don't know. Ademi or Adam? I
don't know. But
he's a douchebag though, because he spells his name Erick. It's like pick a K or a C. You can't fucking have both.
Can't have no both?
No, that's bullshit.
I'm gonna start spelling my name with a CK.
FRANCK.
And a PH.
I would fucking hate you. And a PH. What a douchebag.
Thank you.
I had the job of my dreams, he told the New York Post, and I lost it due to my own lapse in judgment. What's crazy is, and then he's like, I'm going to seek help for this. He made it.
Help.
Here's another quote. I acted out on my compulsive behaviors while at home by performing on camera for other men. 100% consensual on both sides.
So what's the problem?
Although he said he wasn't paid for them.
So
That's
what the
the
hell was he?
problem, I think.
He wasn't getting paid for it. He was just
This is America, goddammit. If you're gonna
what
do
the
sex,
yeah.
you better get paid for it.
All right. So this was his own personal business, doing what he. It wasn't even a business. It was just his own personal kink or whatever he was doing. It wasn't even his. It wasn't even a job. It was just his personal life.
Yeah, but okay, I don't know. I hate to sound like a crazy, progressive guy, but if you have an alcohol problem, you can go get yourself some help. You have a drug addiction. Oh, I was driving drunk, fucking took out a couple of light poles. I'm going to get help for it now. Cannot fire you. You jerk off for some gay guys on the internet, and now you're getting fired. This seems a bit like a double standard to me.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not sure
What-
how they're getting away with this. Like, this screams to me lawsuit. Like, I feel like they
Yeah.
could get sued for this.
What I'd love to hear what the explanation for being fired was.
I'm sure it was the same old HR bullshit of, like you were just
Lewd
saying.
conduct. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
if it's who it's for or what. You're still doing it on. I don't know. I guess it's just whatever you're. Yeah, it's the HR thing. It's you're performing a sexual act for anybody. It's on camera. I don't know. I mean, he's not. It's weird if he did that with his significant other. Is that okay?
Right. Like if you're like he makes a sex tape and then it leaks and then is that, yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't even leak. Doesn't even leak. Someone just mentions it or something. He mentions it in like, oh, I made a tape for my wife or whoever.
Oh,
I mean, what? What's
yeah.
the big deal then? That's
Well,
not a
with
big.
this,
He wouldn't be fired for that, I'm sure. So
With
what's the
this-
difference if he does it for strangers?
I don't know, but with this, the images got out. It's like somebody screen capped him doing it and then sent it to his employer.
All right, but that's not his fault.
It's not his fault.
I feel like that. I would.
he
Stick,
said-
that's. I would stick by him.
Here's what he said on Instagram. It was absurd of me to think I could keep this private. Agree.
Okay, fine.
Nevertheless, my employer found out and I was suspended and then terminated. His legal petition in the Manhattan Supreme Court says that a man took naked photos of him without his permission on the video chat website identified as Unit 4 Media. Oh, okay. So the website was Unit 4 Media. That makes more sense.
Okay. All right. So not the weather. Company,
That's not who
whatever.
owns New York One.
Okay. No.
I don't know who is it. Cablevision or Optimum? I don't know who owns New York One.
No idea. But I don't know. I don't see the the harm in it. He's doing his own thing.
Got it.
And it's
Frank.
not-
Charter Communications.
Okay.
That's New York One's parent company. Sorry. It's weird. Normally, I would be like, I don't know. You do something that's not in your employee handbook, you can get fired for it. That's why you sign that fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I used to think that, like, even after
But
Kim
this-
Kardashian, I used to think that, like, yeah, you still can't get it. But now there's so much shit out there. Like,
Oh, we
is
lost you. But you're back. You're back.
anybody embarrassed over anything anymore? Like, it's just,
Lost you
is
again.
anybody embarrassed over anything anymore?
I know. Yeah, it's the truth. You get embarrassed. People get embarrassed. If I had a tape like that and it got out, I'd be embarrassed. I'd be if you ever watched the what's it called, Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee Hulu series, they were mortified. They didn't want any of that out. And that was back in the 90s.
Bad choice of words. Not embarrassed.
What?
But
No,
is
they were
it-
embarrassed. They were like, yeah, she was embarrassed. She was like very.
No, she was. I'm just saying, is it worth losing a job? Are any of these things worth losing a job over anymore?
What do you mean worth losing a job over to the person?
Like I mean, okay, when I say embarrassed, I mean like the people, obviously they're going to be embarrassed. But usually like the companies say you can't embarrass us. Like you can't, like that's why they have conduct codes so that you don't embarrass the
right.
company. But is any of this so the guy was whacking it for some dudes on the internet. Like is that horrible that a company, it feels weird to say. I don't know why I'm taking this guy's side. I kind of feel bad because he lost.
Because
his
he's not
stream
hurting
day.
anybody. He wasn't doing anything to hurt anybody.
Exactly. It kind of feels like he's doing it on adult sites. Nobody's around.
That wasn't
okay.
even getting paid. I feel like I kind of feel bad for the guy. He wasn't getting any money for it. But
That was the
hey,
dumbest part.
he was just passing the time. You know, he was just doing what he wanted to do. You know, is it what the owner of the company does? No, you know, but maybe he should be embarrassed for his golf game. You know, you're embarrassing us with your golf game, so you're fired.
Yeah, it just feels weird now. And I think again, like I said, yeah, Kim Kardashian, but I feel like it's OnlyFans now. That it's like it's become such a norm
It
that
is.
it's like weird to be like that you are not worthy enough to give weather on our airwaves now. It's like, really?
It's like, why? Like, what? People are gonna look like. Worst case scenario is they get more viewers.
If they were like, you know what, we're sticking with the jerk off guy. He jerks off on the internet a little bit. What's the big deal? We're sticking with him. He's not harming anybody. He'll point to the sun with his boner maybe on occasion. We'll make a whole laugh about it, and it'll be a nice little thing.
Guy didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I don't know.
Here's what's weird. Jeffrey Toobin, fire that motherfucker. Fuck him. I can't. You like
He jerked off in front of people who didn't want to see. You know, if they
in
were
a
all
meeting.
in a meeting, work. He was at work, kind of thing. That's different.
Yeah.
But if if Jeffrey Toobin would have turned off his work Zoom call and turned around to a different camera and went on to the internet and was doing that for people who wanted to see that, I don't know. I feel like
It's a big deal.
where's the harm in that?
Like again, I know it's a little bit different, but it's kind of the same situation because it's different because she doesn't work for a company. But who's the one that was it Carmen Electra? Somebody. Remember? And she just went on OnlyFans.
Carmen Electra just went on that.
Yeah, so she's showing her titties a little bit. What's the big deal? And everybody's like, oh, yeah, okay. You know, like what's the difference between her and this dude?
Well, she's not given the weather. I don't know what to tell you.
Be great if she was though. My nipples are hard. It must be. That means rain is on the way.
We got a chill factor coming through the studio.
We're in for a cold front. Everybody, look at my nips.
You got a cold front right here.
Yeah. It just seems weird. Like I remember, like, oh, that person did that, or this person did this. It's like it kind of feels weird that I don't know. There's just so much porn and OnlyFans out there. Also, do you ever find this weird that you've never seen like a neighbor or a coworker? I have, but you've never.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
I've told this story already before.
Who?
When I was working for a professional franchise in the sports
Okay.
world.
Oh, got it. Never mind. Got it.
Yeah, and one of the girls that worked there, she was on a radio contest where she was naked. It was like you have to submit yourself naked, and she did. And it was everywhere.
Was the company okay with it?
I don't know if anything really ever came about. I'm trying to think. She didn't stay with the company for long, but I don't think it had to do with that. I think it would. She might have been an intern too. So I think her internship just might have been up where the season ended and she was just a season employee. I can't remember what it was,
So
but
instead of firing her, they just let the clock run out.
maybe that was, I don't even know if it had much to do with it anyway. It wasn't like she was like, coming up with the fucking power play strategy. She was, making photocopies and shit,
Right.
All
right.
So, but that was a long ass time ago. Like, I'm surprised that shit doesn't come up more often where you're like, remember Becky from fucking, grammar school? Fucking running a porn site now.
You never know. I mean, with the billions of people, you're not gonna run into. I'm sure not everybody you know.
Especially us with the pack of drug addicts that we went to grammar school with. I'm surprised half of them don't have fucking OnlyFans.
That's true. I wonder what how like there's like a statistic like you're never more than this many feet away from, like if you're walking through New York City, you're never more than this many feet away from a rat or whatever the hell it is.
Right.
There's that famous. But I wonder how many degrees of separation each person is from someone who's performed on a porn site. Like you're never more than a couple of people away.
Especially in Manhattan.
Right? Like I know someone who knows someone who knows someone who was on it. That's like probably
Yeah,
the
think
degree
about
of
us though.
separation.
Think
Yeah.
about us. Like how our grammar school, high school, not necessarily our high school, but other high, the other high school people that we knew, college, nobody's done a fucking porn. Look up HamiltonBeachWars.com. See if that exists. Because I was thinking, especially that area. I mean, Jesus.
I feel like even if that's the case, I doubt they'd identify where they lived.
Yeah.
Not gonna put that out there.
See, Robin's got a good point. J Sabs would answer
That's
this in
nailed it.
affirmative. Yeah,
If we
J
paid
Sabs-
attention to this show, we would have gotten there too.
Yeah,
J Sabs definitely knows somebody.
agreed. All right, Frank, we got to wrap it up. That's it. Oh, Mariah Carey's doing the grunge album. What?
Yeah, that's weird. Mariah Carey releasing a grunge album.
You had this story. Tell me. I don't know. I didn't read it.
Yeah, that's basically it. She had this album that was never released before, and she announced that it existed a couple of years ago, but now I think it's coming out. I can't imagine a Mariah Carey grunge album, but it's on the way. I don't know much more than that, detail-wise. Do we have sound anymore, or we don't?
What do you mean sound?
The song
Yeah.
at the end. Oh, we do have it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do. I got it. Yeah.
All right, good. I was going to play it. But we're good.
No, I got it. I got it taken care of.
All right, very good. Oh, by the way, I have a feeling
Oh
we
yeah,
should mention these guys.
we got to do the jumpstart read. But my wife is trying to hand me something and I don't know what it is.
All right, well, get your Jumpstart coffee, everyone. They got a new flavor. It's the medium dark blend, which is amazing.
Yes.
Allegedly, I haven't tried it yet. I can't.
Hold on, Frank. My wife is handing me a gift.
Ow.
This is number 4.
What's number 4? Oh, your
Oh,
gift.
that's lovely. Let's see. That's lovely. This is a nice gift
Oh, we're in the 40 days of Anthony
of Anthony gifts.
gifts. New York. What is it? A magnet? Or
It's a wood. No, it's like a wood
Oh,
sign.
it's wood. Oh, nice.
That is lovely.
How nice is that?
Cuddles.
That's number.
Thank you.
Number 4.
That is real. That is right up my alley. How much did this cost? Okay, she said it didn't cost a lot. It sounds like fair.
What were the first 3 gifts?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Frank. Not every gift has been a home run. Okay, I'm getting gypped off a couple of these here.
You're getting 40 gifts. Not everyone is going to be.
You just said the same thing that you said.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
All right, no, I'm really only mad at yesterday's gift. Yesterday's gift was a package of thin Reese's Pieces, Reese's peanut butter cups. Sorry.
Okay.
First of all, thin.
Oh.
Actually, my wife knows me. I did prefer the thin over the regular, but
Oh, so what the fuck?
I ate one out of 12 in the package. I get back. I go, "Where's the Reese's peanut butter cups?" All gone. My daughter ate 11 Reese's peanut butter cups yesterday.
That's not good.
No.
That's a lot of Reese's peanut butter cups.
Now you say that's not good. I say it's poor parenting. That's what I say.
I didn't want to flat out say it.
How a little girl is able to just kill fucking 11 peanut butter cups.
Not only that, I mean, yeah,
I gotta figure that out.
at least they were thin peanut butter cups. That's like 6 peanut butter cups, really.
Frank makes a good point because he doesn't want you to feel like the bad mom that you clearly are. That it's like 6 regular peanut butter cups if they were thins. She's the worst. And then she goes like this. We're like, have your chicken and broccoli for dinner. And she's like, I'm not hungry. Fucking asshole.
All right, so you got peanut butter cups. What were the other 2?
I got a new belt.
All right, the new belt. Yes.
And which I actually got 2 belts.
Okay.
And I don't know what that was a gift from my asshole. We don't have to get into it. This is an asshole gift.
All right.
Yeah.
Good
That
for
was
you.
really-
On that note, get your coffee. Get your Jumpstart coffee.
It was
That's
ass
linked
wipes.
below.
Do you use ass wipes? I like an ass wipe. I
Okay.
like a clean asshole.
That's good.
Don't make me a bad person. So she got me a first package of ass wipes.
It's nice.
We should be able to
I mean-
talk about it. Wait, are you still dry wiping at home?
Maybe.
Are you
do
for
I have
real?
to? Do I have to go through my
No, you don't have
toilet
to share.
procedures?
Let me just explain to people at home. Any
get a
ass wipe.
drill. I get a drill and I put a wad of paper on it and I spin it, and I get the spinning action going.
Let me just say this: if you're, I can't speak for women because I don't know how it all works. But if you're a man and you're still wiping with dry toilet paper at home, you're doing it wrong. You got to get a fucking wipe, a nice little wet wipe in there. That's where it's at, my friend.
It's gross.
Clean assholes. You say it's gross, but I say we need it, especially in New York in the summertime on the subway.
I'll give you that.
Thanks.
Get your Jumpstart coffee. Save 50%, code AOA15. You get the subscribe and save. They deliver it to you. You don't have to worry about it. Just set up the delivery. 1 bag a month, 2 bags a month, however often you want it. They'll ship it to you. Pick out the flavors you like. 50% goes to the Navy SEAL Foundation. So that's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing.
Gotta get that that Jumpstart, baby.
Paul says, get a bidet, Viola. Yeah, listen, just short of a bidet, a little wet ass wipe is where it's at.
And there was a question on what this was. It's a
Chia
weasel
pet?
ball.
Oh.
It's a pet toy. You put a battery in it, and it runs around the house.
That's what Frank wipes his ass with.
I do. It's not as efficient. It takes about an hour, but it gets there. But we're gonna set it up. We're gonna try it. It's new. We're gonna try it with the dog. See if he likes it.
Paige, get the coffee for the next 2-hour show. Yeah, remember when I said this is going to be a quick one?
You say that before every show.
I know. This was lovely. Thank you, Cuddles. I appreciate it.
That is nice.
This is a nice little gesture. I love shit like this. All right, that's it, Frankie C. Nice jumpstart read. Great job tonight. Hysterical as always. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Show me potato salad. Maybe we should go now. Go ahead.
I feel like we're waving at the end of a car commercial. Like, come by for our amazing savings. It's the tent sale.
They are
Columbus
amazing.
Day. Only lasting now for a little while.